Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, my name is Carol Githinji and I mostly do homemaking content, that is cleaning my house, cooking and doing other chores in my house. And on today's video, I'll just be sharing you my chilled day, my kind of relaxed day, because today I'm not going to do so much cleaning in the house, and that's what I called like my relaxed day with minimal chores and a lot of cooking. I'm starting by preparing our brunch because it was a bit late and we opted to have it as our brunch. So today I want to prepare some samosas that I had in the fridge, and I'm also going to do some viazi coated potatoes, that's with flour and some food color, the yellow food color. I just want to coat the potatoes with flour. I won't call them viazi karai because they are not near that, neither bajia because they are very far away from bajia. It's just coated potatoes for me. Help me find the right words to say to get us back on our way. After adding the samosas in oil, I'm also going to be adding the crust. Is it the crust? The samosa pockets that remained, and I sliced them off because there were some people waiting for them beside me. On this other side, you cannot see them behind me. And by the way, the pockets are always so yummy when they are cooked and deep fried and they become so crunchy. We normally call them crisps, but they are not potato crisps. It's just that it's wheat what? I don't know, wheat crackers, something of that. Let me call them wheat crackers. We are going to be snacking on them as we go along with cooking, because I'm saying we because I wasn't alone in this kitchen. We're bringing this back to life. We're picking up where we left. They were so yummy, I couldn't resist myself from picking up some more before giving out the rest, because I'm the one who was cooking them, so I had to treat myself before treating the others. We never quite could forget, 'cause what we got so intense. I want to coat these potatoes in the flour mixture that I had made earlier. I'll also be adding in some dhania that I have in the house just to elevate the taste a bit. I also wish I had some spring onion to add in the potatoes. So for my potatoes, I always prefer blanching them for 5 minutes in some salty boiling water. Always, I feel like they remain softer in the inside and crunchier on the outside, either while baking or just deep frying them. I added in a bit more flour because the mixture was a bit runny and I wanted it to be more on the thicker side. When deep frying potatoes, it is important to have the oil a bit hotter so that they can get crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. The oil must be hot.
When forever finally ends, all the promises are broken. No more fights to pick up the pieces. I left you.
I want to start to prepare some eggs that we are going to be having as our protein with this meal. So for my eggs, I'll just be preparing one at a time for each child and everyone in the house.
The parts of me I don't wanna see you again.
I wasn't so sure about the way that I was going to prepare the eggs because my kids normally love the scrambled or boiled eggs. This other style of making the eggs, they're frying the eggs after beating them, they normally don't take them. So I was just going to gamble and see if they will accept that way of making eggs because it's been a while since I made them the eggs that way.
Any more of our story, 'cause I know how it is. When love isn't enough, you have to move on just to be numb. You know the rules there. No, it's not right. No, it's not right.
I mostly prefer the organic eggs, but there is no way I'm going to be buying one egg at 25 Kenyan shillings. That's way too high for me, and considering we are a bit more in my house, it will cost us so much to be buying the organic eggs.
I sleep better at night. When love isn't enough, you have to move on just to be numb. You know the rules there. No, it's not right. No, it's not right. But I'll sleep better tonight.
And the breakfast is ready and I'm going to go ahead and serve my people. But let me tell you guys, my youngest really struggled eating the egg. I wish I had just considered him and prepared the scrambled eggs the way he likes them. He really struggled, finished just that one egg. So I'm going to be sticking with the scrambled eggs onwards for everyone over here.
When love isn't enough, you have to move on just to be numb. You know the rules there. No, it's not.
Regardless of the ones who didn't like the eggs, the rest of the meal we enjoyed so graciously. It was so yummy and we all loved the samosas and the potatoes especially. Potatoes are back in season, they are back in the market, so we are going to be enjoying them more and more before the prices go up again.
No, it's not right. No, it's not right. I sleep better at night. I just keep crying when I hear your name. Kissing her just sparked a flame.
Back in the kitchen again. I always say that cooking and cleaning dishes are soulmates. So if you cook, just know most definitely you'll be going to be doing dishes later.
For granted, and you did the same. I wish I never said those things. Taking your love is
I also had a lot of dishes because I did not clean dishes the previous night. Guys, I'm really struggling with keeping up with washing dishes with this cold in the evening. I won't even lie about that. I've been slacking so behind on dishes at night. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just hope I get my mojo for the evening back very soon.
to keep. 'Cause now you're my biggest regret. And it's not even a secret.
Oh, and my dish rack is very much intact, no rust at all in any case, but it's because I normally use the fresh water.
When love isn't enough, you have to move on just to be numb. You know the rules there. No, it's not right. No, it's not right. I sleep better at night. When love isn't enough, you have to move on just to be numb. You know the rules there. No, it's not right. No, it's not right. But
I'm adding the dish towel over here to dry some of the dishes that won't fit on the dish rack and to also absorb the extra water that will be coming from the dishes that always hang on the side of the dish rack.
No, it's not right. I sleep better at night.
So guys, this is what I call my rest days. It was supposed to be a rest day, actually a rest day, and I'm here cleaning dishes, but it's okay with that. It's just the dishes that I'll be doing today and maybe bake later, because we normally have some baking days in this house, and that's what I'll be doing later. Then go ahead and nap or do something else that it's not cleaning.
Isn't enough, you have to move on just to be numb. You know the rules then. No, it's not right. No, it's not right. But I'll sleep better tonight. Give me all you've got if you're prepared to break the silence. I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the
For washing dishes nowadays, I go with the cheapest paste in the market, and today I'll be using the Ushindi one. The one that has just finished was Pride, but I didn't like it as much, so I want to see if Ushindi is more better than the Pride one. If not, I'll just have to sacrifice and go back to the Morning Fresh one.
I've been feeling down, but I've been looking up, afraid to fall. God, I've been so down.
I also need to style up and buy the bottle washing brush, because it's not aesthetic way of cleaning dishes at all.
Can you pick me up? Don't let me fall. Can you show me how to fix this mess? I am down and on my knees and
On this side of the cooker, I just want to scrub it off with some steel wool, because it has some oil stains on the burners and also on the cooker. There are some spillages of food color that I don't want to stick on the cooker, so I'll be scrubbing it off with a steel wool and some sunlight soap.
as I'm so close to the
I'll just rinse it off with some water, then I'll spray some vinegar mix to just polish it off, but it will be done off camera for that.
Can you show me how to fix this mess? I am down and on my knees and I may fall as I'm so close to the edge.
All clean and done. You can see how the dishes were a lot. I also did not mop the floors. I just swept off the kitchen floors because I wasn't feeling like mopping the floors today. Let's bake a cake, and today I'm just going to be baking a vanilla cake. It's been a while since we had one, so that's what I'll be baking today. I'm using the normal ingredients for cake, but for mine I'll be adding a little bit of oil to fluff up the cake. I'm using a piece of kitchen towel to apply the margarine on the cooking pot because I don't have any baking things at the moment. Mine rusted and I threw them away, so I'll be using my sufuria to bake.
Breathe you in like oxygen. Oh, in an otherwise suffocating world, I'm reaching out for arms, I'm drowning in the open-ended love we're making, girl. Exhale the past, inhale a future that lasts. Change my heart, change my mind. For the last time, wanna believe in the life I've led. I don't wanna leave another word unsaid. You know my heart will.
Over here, I opted to try out Jerusha's Momba way of beating the eggs. So I was doing what? I was actually separating the egg whites from the egg yolks so that I can beat the egg whites separately and see how that turns out.
In tomorrow. Holding on to memories that we've shared. My evidence you once really cared. I'm reaching for a hand to pull me up. One open to an everlasting love. Exhale the past, inhale a future that lasts. Change my heart, change my mind. For the last time, wanna believe.
Beating up the egg whites wasn't an easy task, but I loved how the peaks formed, and I just loved how the cake turned out to be moist and more fluffier. So I've learned this style of beating eggs from Jerusha Mombo. She has a channel over here on YouTube. You can go and check her out on her channel. She has amazing recipes and cooking tips.
I've been, I don't wanna leave another word unsaid. You know my heart will follow you tomorrow.
I want to first mix the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients, but I'll add in the egg whites much later after mixing the rest of the ingredients together.
In tomorrow. In tomorrow. come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll change.
And the cake is ready, and as you can see, the knife came out clear when I poked in the middle of the cake. So I will let it sit on the cooker for some few minutes to cool down, covered. Then I'll transfer it on the chopping board to cool it more further. It is always advisable to allow the cake cool for further like 10 minutes, but that was not the case with mine. I just allowed it to cool off for around 5 or 6 minutes before cutting it in. I don't know if you can see the smoke after I cut in the cake, but the cake was very fluffy and very moist on the inside.
The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun.
So guys, we have come to the end of this video today. As I shared with you my kind of relaxed day, it was not a fully relaxation, but I really enjoyed this day. It helped calm down my nerves. It helped me rejuvenate and be ready to tackle up my next day with ease and calmness. So if you are new here, kindly consider subscribing to this channel, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to comment down below and share this video out to your friends and family. I will really appreciate that. Until my next one, it's a wrap from me. See you in the next one. Bye.